Hello everyone. Yeah, so we're going away tomorrow, taking the motorhome. I'm just loading it up now, going up to the lakes, and the plan is to go to the lakes, stopping at a campsite near Kirkstone Foot, which is just below Ullswater, a campsite called Sykeside camping. So we'll just get their motorhome there, stay there for 4 nights. Monday into Tuesday we're going to try and do 8 wainwrights and camp on top of one of them, wild camp on top of one of them, and then maybe go for a ride on bike, maybe around lakes or something like that. Plans can always alter, and then I'm going to call and see a mate on my way home. It's a plan, but can't beat a full fridge. Yes, cold beers. So yes, we'll yeah, we'll see you en route. I'll get some clips maybe, otherwise we'll see you there. Let's get going. The Lake District bound. We've landed, well not landed but drove here, parked up, pitched on Sykeside camping site. We're in the thick of things, just below Ullswater. I'm guessing I'm going up something tomorrow. And that monstrosity, don't know names yet. Not a bad little pitch. There. So I'm just plotting what I'm going to do tomorrow. So there's the map. How good's that? How good's that view? Is it good? Will it focus? Anyway, we're going to go to the campsites around here. Can't really see it, can you, on there? Well, anyway, I'll talk you through it. So we're going to start Arinson Crag and go up to Burks, then across to St Sunday's Crag, then Hartsop above Howe, and then Little Hart Crag, High Hartstop, Dodd, Red Screes, Summit and Middle Dodd. So that's 8 wainwrights. So I'm going to do that within 2 days, and wild camp somewhere on there. Don't know where, but we'll find somewhere, and we better do. And if we get stuck, we'll just come back tomorrow. I'm definitely not doing that. Really want wild camp. Oh, my creativity. I'm trying to do a Sunday lunch in the motorhome, which is easily done, but I'm trying to make a brisket, which is probably a bit harder. So got my veg cooked and stuff on. Potatoes in oven, sorted. And a bit of red. Keep me going. We'll see how it ends up. Thought I'd bore you and show you my food. So I've done a brisket Sunday lunch, roast potatoes. I think that's pretty good. I've never done a brisket in motorhome or caravan before, but bit of horseradish on that. Bit of horseradish. Bit of red wine, you know me. But don't forget, tomorrow we're having a pulled pork or a chicken rice dehydrated meal. So we need to get some energy in first, don't we? And some booze. Good lad. Alright, see you in a bit. We'll try and get an early, well, say an early night, it's 10 o'clock. Finish my glass of wine off and get a nice early start tomorrow. And then we'll get up there, up them there hills, as I say. Right, night out. Let's get ready to wild camp tomorrow. Yes, can't wait. Set. We're going to head up towards Arinson. Sun's just poked its head above there. All locked up. And then we're going that way, down there. We'll find the start line. It's going to be a cracking day. We've only just left from there. Just look at the views. We're just well in the valley. I think it's Kirkstone Pass just down there, but it's blocked with a landslide at the minute apparently. Might go have a look at that tomorrow. Good to be out again. We have Brothers Water. Oh, at least I think that's what it's called. Oh, a beautiful day. So hopefully it won't get too warm. We'll see. In the guessing game. Now I think, I'll spin you around a minute. I think that there is Arneson. Dodd, I think. I love the guessing game. And then we're going around in a big circle. And same again. I've not checked heights or anything, I've just plotted a route. So we don't know how hard it's going to be. We'll know at the end though. But it doesn't really matter. From camping, it doesn't really matter. We can cut bits off or put bits on. You know, either or. So on this route, we've got 8 wainwrights, what I haven't done. There's actually more, I can't remember if there's 2 more. But we'll go to Fairfield, which I'm quite glad we're going up to Fairfield because I was up there in January, total whiteout. We were going to camp on Fairfield, but we ended up camping on Great Rig. I think it's on one of the videos, and it was horrendous. So I've actually been to Fairfield, done the horseshoe, and not seen any of it really, because we're in blizzards and snow and horrendous conditions. So it'd be nice to get up there and see what it's like on a clear day, as long as it stays clear, which it does say so. I think we're at Patterdale. Going to clip the edges before turning up. I think we'll do a left here. Wainwright's coast to coast path at the minute. I'm still following it. We're going uphill. You know, I'm feeling it. There's Water. We're here, first one. Arneson Crag. I've just got to decide what's what. I'm assuming that's going to be a trig point, so let's get up here. Scramble, should have taken my backpack off. He's huffing and puffing. Right, here we are. Arneson Crag. That looks higher, but whoop, you just dropped down there. Right. Fuck knows where we're going next, that way. Right, we'll head to next summit number 2, which is Burke's Summit. And we'll leave Arneson, or is it Arneson behind? I think I called it a Dodd, but it's a crag, whatever difference that makes. More rural now. Burke's Summit just there, down there. And I'm guessing big up there St Sunday's Crag. I'm guessing though. And then Fairfield over then, from there I think. So, we are at Burke's Summit, 624 metres. We'll tap out on that. Epic up here. Plenty of places to camp around here. On this bit anyway. And then I guess we're heading up that monster. 841 metres. St Sunday's Crag. Let's have it. Ooh, tap out. Yeah man. Well, quite high here. And there somewhere Fairfield, isn't it? Which I have done in the snow. That's right. Right. Sandwich time. Egg and cress. Egg and cress today. First sandwich anyway. and we've got a brisket beef sarnie with some horseradish for later on. Right, let's find somewhere to sit and get some to eat. Descending now from St Sunday Crag to go up Fairfield, bit of a way down and back up again. Overwhelming, just a sheer point, unless we go around it. There's only one way to find out. Yeah, Fairfield. This is what Fairfield looks like in winter. Sorry, in winter and summer. Last time we were up here, it was blizzard, snow conditions. Some amazing views are from up here. I said Fairfield was a good one. Absolute cracking views. Not as windy as it was last time, but it's still windy. Right, let's head on. I think, where do we go now? So I think we go to Dove Crag, which I've done before, and another one I've done before. So I'll have to check which I haven't done. Back on the Fairfield Horseshoe. There, the hump there. That's a great rig. That's where I camped on that in January. Very scary camp, indeed. So we're dropping down from Hart Crag, which is up there, and we're going to, oh my god, I forgot the name of it, bloody hell. That's it, drove right over there. It's an in and an outer, so we've got to go in and out on the same route, and that's called Hart Stop Above Howes, right over there. So I've got to come back all this way. Hart Stop Above Howes. There we go, mega little trig point. Go on lad, little trig point. I'm just camped just right in that corner down there with a motorhome. So we're here and we've got to go all the way frigging back. So yeah, that's at Harriston, Sunday Crag, Fairfield, Hart Stop, is it Hart's Crag, Dove Crag, someone told me that's Red Screed, there, Red Screed, I don't know if I had that down. And then there's the priest hole in this cave just below Dove Crag. We're going to have a look in there hopefully. I've lost so much elevation, it's unbelievable. Oh well, keep the pounds off I guess. God, I feel small here. Well, I might grab a sarnie I think, and then we'll head back up there. I might try and nick across this path up here in between them, because I think there's a path up there, so I'm going to try and nick onto that. Alright, right, we'll get back up yonder, back up there, as far as you can see, and try and nick in between them two peaks. It's a plan. I can sort of see a path, but my route doesn't show that way, but let's give it a whirl. See if we're successful or we get lost. So I've got a water source There's a lot of priest hole somewhere up there, so I'm going to head up there and find that. I've cut across, there's a path there. We've got this lovely little water source. So I'm cooking with it anyway, so I'll filter it with my catadine B3, and yeah, we'll filter it once it gets flowing. Oh, yeah, it seems slow. I wonder if this is my old filter. Yeah, it seems slow. Right, I'm going to filter a litre of that, and then we'll head up there somehow. Bit of a scramble, but that took some finding. It's not exactly what it says it is on the Komoot app. Oh, we're here. A lot of shit here though, like everyone says. The priest hole. Yeah. Oop, I don't know. I call shit dumped there, man. Fucking joke. So we'll come to the priest hole. Just wonder if I can nick another route up and round, but got my backpack on her. So I don't have much of a scramble up there. But there's Howes. Is it hard sop above Howes? So I'm glad I nicked across here. And then incorporated this. And then what time we're on? 2:30. So I've got another 2.5 hours of walking. 14:28 cheers. So yeah, right, we'll figure a way back, but yep, the priest hole full of shit. Crazy. I don't know how people catch that shit on. Just down from the priest hole, let me tell you, that's one hell of a drop. Can't extend anymore. Whoop! Not gonna survive that. Let's get back on track. Back on track. The old priest hole. Now, trying to make my own passage up Dove Crag. I'm hoping that leads out to it, or somewhere near. And just saves me going all the way back round again. I know it's probably not the best idea, but it's a good idea, isn't it? I go walking up a vertical mountain nearly. With all this backpack, I just filled up with water. Bloody hell. What an ass. Right, let me do this next scramble bit. Right, we're at Dove's Crag again. We meet again. Remember all that path was just ice last time. Wyndham here. That means that's Coniston, doesn't it? That's that Coniston. That's got to be Coniston here. Right, we're heading in that direction, not down that. Right, we'll find the path and get going, and I think that's the next fell. Can't remember the name. I'll have a look on my list. So the next one's Little Heart Crag, which I think's that hump there. I don't know if I'm getting that right. And then if you go down at the end of that hump, that's the other one I think, and that's High Heart Stop Dodd. And then I think that's Red Screed in the distance. I won't mind camping up there, but I don't know if it's too far for today. But we'll see how far we get. I want to go on there and nick that one and then come back and then try and find somewhere, but I wanted elevation really, with the weather being so good. Little Heart Crag. Little Heart Crag. Way up. So I've got to decide where to camp. Won't mind getting up to like Red Screed. Camping up there because of the good views. This isn't a bad spot really, but I want to go knock off the other one, which is down there. which is, oh, I can't remember, some at Heart Dodd. Let's have a look at my list, which is High Heart Stop Dodd. High Heart Stop Dodd, somewhere down there. We'll decide. Right, we've done another in and outer, so we're at High Heart Stop Dodd. Here we are. And there, if you look down there, I don't know if you can zoom in, I might have to zoom in with a camera. There's the campsite I'm staying at, down in the bottom. I don't know if you can see it from here, I'll do it with my phone as well. And then we've basically gone all the way up there, round, all the way up there, up to St Sunday's Crag, all the way around to Fairfield. Is that Hearts or Dove Crag? That's Hearts, Dove's Crag, and then back down here. And then we're going back up there, and I think that's where it's going. That's where I want to really camp, really. Right, let's head back up there. Oh, a lot of backwards and forwards, but hey ho. Back to Little Heart Crag, which is up there. And then we're going to go up there and try and find somewhere to wild camp. I'll go down and then, well, get up there. Feeling my knee a bit, but it's all in the head of fun. Yeah, that's, yeah, red Screes. Wow, it's amazing up here. The views everywhere. And I've got my own little time. I'll just show you that with my finger. So it's just picking a spot to camp. Right, let's go find somewhere. So we're going to camp roughly where my bag is, try and get my tent level on that flat bit there. And we've got the Western Fells. Sunset should be there, shouldn't it? And the Eastern Fells. Windermere there. And my own private pool, which I don't think I'll get in because, well, don't know if I can I? I'm not going to die, but I think we'll paddle. Shall we paddle? I don't think it'll be deep enough for anything else, but we might have a paddle. Yeah. Right, what time are we on? About 6 o'clock. So, yeah, I'm just going to get a tent up. We're on top of a fell, so yeah. Camping where I'm camping, when you find a shepherd's hook on floor. Oh no, leave no trace. Naughty person. Right, let's get this tent up there. For its maiden voyage, the Southern Cross 2 2026, out in the wild. Got the tent up, I've opened it up, let some air in. It's absolutely huge in there, big boy. Yeah, I think we'll be alright like that. I think we need the other guidelines up. Sorted. I'm going for a paddle and a beer. Might as well make use of it. Not many campsites for their own private pool or time. Fucking hell. Oh, it's warm. Right, I'm gonna have a beer.
You know it's ours. Say it loud, no doubt. Say it loud, no doubt. I'm the main, can't dim my flames and flame. Whole place, change when I walk in the frame. Eyes on me, I don't do maybe. Main character daily. Click, flash, pose, I glow, I glow. Big talk, sit down, I run the show. I'm calling the chaos, I'm calling it loud. I don't need your praise, I bring my own crowd. If you want my shine, better burn my weather. Don't mean sunshine, I can do both.
So tonight I will be rocking the new summer Zinbiver. So it's full cover quilt with a lightweight bag, which goes down to, I don't know if it said -4 or something stupid, but this is a summer one. I just can't remember. It's a synthetic. Well, there we go, got it here. Synthetic, oh, down to 4 degrees, yeah, 4, not -4. So that should keep me nice and toasty. See, on this red hot day. Even though it will drop cold, I know it did, because it did last night when I were in motorhome. So yeah, and then we'll get some tea on. Chicken, these are all right, these meals. Chicken tikka with rice. We've got some water from a stream, which I've filtered, and then I've actually put some chlorine tablets in, well, some aqua tabs, and then we'll boil it anyway, so that'll be totally safe. But being safe anyway, I reckon. But and then we've got that if we needed to, because if I'm putting aqua tabs in and filtering it, you could drink that stuff and then boiling it. But I've got plenty of water. I think I've got a litre. I've got a litre left. Not that litre to get me home. That's not for cooking neither, that's just for drinking. And then we've got, oh no, that's my water. But I've got a smaller one here. Red container for red wine. So we're gonna have a glass of that in a minute. Glass of Merlot, a Merlot and some chicken tikka dehydrated meal. And then we've bought my crumble. I've got some crumble, may have that. I haven't bought many snacks. I know I've got some kicking around, and then I've got, maybe if I get hungry for later, just a mug shot, I don't know. Should be alright. As long as I've got my red wine. Right, let's finish setting this up. Right, meal time. We're gonna, it's gonna take some cooking, this. So, 330 ml. Should be that. My filtered chlorine tasting water now, but safe to drink. Come on, son, get your lid on. Sorry. Right, we'll get this boiling. There's no point in watching it boil, is there? It's safe, isn't it? She's off. She's cooking like a good one. Hold this stove, it doesn't take long. We'll get that cooking. Right, we'll just have this first whopper. I knocked it bloody over, didn't I? With gas flowing and everything. So we've got to start again. Oh god. You know, it's so easy. Luckily I'm next to water and it's green, but god, you can see how fires start easily. But the schoolboy error. Normally I have a stand with this, but I robbed it. I robbed it for when I were out one time before, so I mustn't have put it back with this kit. So I need to make sure I bring the stand back, which was safe, it running, because I twatted it with my foot like a knobhead. Luckily water puts everything out, so we are safe. So we'll have a take two. What an arsehole. Right, see you in a minute. Jeez, that's hot. Smells alright. Good stir. Looks a bit slushy, that, really. Hopefully it'll evaporate. You can see in there. Red hot. Right, we're done. That's what we're going to be having. Right, I'm gonna get that eaten, you don't watch me. We're on Apple Crunch. This is quite nice, this one. What a night for it. Look at that. Over to the Western Fells. And then there's a tent in where.
Leave these rough days off my mind. Leave these rough days far behind.
Get tucked up in bed. But look at the sky. So we'll probably see you in the morning unless something good happens. Alright, let's get tucked up in here. Got a cosy. So it's 4 in the morning. I'll show you outside. Looking good. Let's see what we got. There's a trip point.
Morning's done, the day is one. Sun against it and everything's fine. A gentle breeze, the city's slow. I take a seat, let the moment flow. A cup of coffee, sugar falls in. I stir it slow, let the calm begin.
That's just an amazing sunrise. Really, well, perfect, really. Right, I'm gonna get packed up and we'll get all this away. Tent up. Gone. Right, that's us done up here. We'll head down. Leave no shit behind. So we'll head to Middle Dodd as last one. Nice wild camp that. Really good sunset, good sunrise. Right, let's head down. So I need to do my laces, I forgot. Right, let's get them done. Head down to Middle Dodd. So we're leaving red Screes behind. And that is Middle Dodd there. Middle Dodd. Right, that's all my wainwrights done. That's 11, I think, and I've done 3 of them before, so that's 8, innit? 8 new ones. Right, let's head down. So we're back in the valley, but coming down from Middle Dodd, there was basically 1.5 miles of descent, but really steep descent. So it's a bit challenging on the old knees, but we're not far now. Right, I'm back down, ready for a shower and a toilet. I'll end coming off there and there. So don't wake anyone up because it's only 7:15. I'm going to go for a ride around the lakes today. Angletown Beck Waterfall, Bridge End Stone Bridge Loop from Brothers Water. So, I don't know if that shows it up. That's the route. It's only a little ride. Can't remember how many miles it is. So I have a butcher's. Yeah, it's only a little 30 miler. And then I'm going to, later on, I'm probably going to have a ride down Kirkstone Pass. Let's see the landslide, or what's gone on there. Hopefully get near it on bike. We'll have a look. So this is Sykeside. Just leaving the camping field. And there's what's that, Kirkstone Inn to my right. So it's got a pub on site, which I think it's all related. So yeah, we'll go through a car park and have a look. And do breakfast and dinner, as you can see on that sign, and lunch and dinner. As us in Yorkshire call it, dinner and tea. Yeah, that's the pub. Clouds are just lifting. So we're going to go left up to Patterdale and hopefully not get knocked off my back. It says road shut. It says road shut to the right. Brothers Water it's called actually. Sykeside camping. Yeah. Cracking day. Can you see all the mist on the mountains ahead leaving? We've got a big game of football tonight. England v Argentina, so I've got a rucksack on so I can pick some beers up from the co-op. Well, I'm hoping it's a co-op. A few beers, massive game, looking forward to it. But that would have been a good clouded version this morning. Oh, they're going that way. I hope that road closed up me bikes. Down here. Looks like we're caught with National Trust Ranger on the path. Look. Jesus Christ, that's tight. To drive down there drunk, would you? No. Absolutely no idea what path or where I'm going. It's all new. Just the route plotted. Probably find out it's a footpath route or something. Even though I have to put cycling in. Probably not all the time. But this bike's light enough to leave. Definitely going upwards now. So I can't get any traction. So I'm operating the Bosch's walkward bike system. Putting weight on the back wheel and letting it pull me up. Great idea that. It's quite rough for a gravel bike this, but great views, look at that. There's Place Fell. In front, I don't know what valley that's called, but I know to my right, or to the right of the camera up there, is Angletown, well, the second Angletown, the Angletown with three islands in it. Supposed to be a good wild camping spot up there. Well, we're going up and up, and up, and up and up, up. Nice. Oh. So where the hell are we? So that across there was a NAB Don't know if it's a wainwright, let's check that out, but let him know that. So we're up, yeah, we're going opposite way, we're going up by Ullswater, so I'm sure we'll get a view of that in a minute. Back. Jesus Christ, it's path up to a cycle path. So we're going downwards. We're going down now. I did want to follow that ridge line on there, but I thought I'd better stick to the cycle route. That's better, we get some more speed. Actually see where I'm going. From the other side to this farm. Oh God. Nice one. So now we're going off route a bit. Bike's broke, won't change gear for some reason. But it's taking a hit coming down the mills. So we'll if we can find somewhere we can get some signal, see if we can manually override it. It's on the electric spram system. Right, pain up the arse. So we're going to limp back to Patterdale. This is maximum speed unless we're going freewheeling downhill. Next to top gear. It wouldn't have been bad if it was stuck in mid-range. Come on, walk mode. Pull me up there. I just hope the other side's alright to go down. If we're winging this bit. The path we come up this morning. So, straight down here to Patterdale. Oh yeah. Just went down and got it, was. At 3 miles an hour. Again. Right, we're going to head down Kirkstone Pass. I managed to fix, well, I haven't fixed it, I've altered it. So on your derailleur, there's a power supply that comes straight from battery, so I've nicked the battery from the drop down seat and we'll put that in there. And then everything works. Can't put it in while holding you. But anyway, that's what's going to happen. Oh, there, we're on. So leave that dangling there, just hope it don't get damaged till I get it sorted. So we'll bob down there. It's not so far, I don't think. So this is the second outing. Bike's running. We'll see if we have no mishaps. Had some dinner, and then we'll go see if we can see what this landslide's about. What's shutting the Kirkstone. It's absolutely cracking flags, man. It's absolutely scorchio again. Down here. Well, apparently I think they're doing the road up. Kirkstone Pass. So I've just been chatting to the landlord. He said he's cleared it all up anyway. They're just doing some road repairs. So there's no to see anyway. It said it's opening. What day is it? Thursday tomorrow. So it says it's opening Friday. So pointless ride, but hey ho. Got nice views. Kirkstone. Nice ride back. Right, I'm going to enjoy this pint of stout. That's off for a swim in Brothers Water. We'll have a wander down there, go for a paddle since it's red hot, and then we'll have a shower and get ready for a very important football game. Brothers Water. But I forgot my beach shoes and I had them with me. What an arse. It's warm. Oh shit, it's slippy as fuck. Ugh. It was fucking rocky. Why didn't I bring my shoes with me? Okay. In. It's lovely actually. It's just so rocky. Man. Well, at least I've done it. Nice backdrop. I have loads of fish around my feet, can you see them? Shit, there's everywhere. Little buggers. What are they nibbling at? They're all around my feet. Well, that's it from the Lake District. Sad to go. That's it from Sykeside. Right view. Fairfield. Sorted. See you next vid.
Subscribe.